going live. There we go. Welcome in, everyone. If you are tuning in on X or Twitch or Pump Fun or Kick or YouTube, welcome in. I've been in live on TikTok. As you can see, we have some people in the chat keeping it lively. What's up, Sashka? Where is Kame XBT? Not sure. Take on Solana. It's the best tech, technically. Ethereum is getting attention right now. Because Asteroid was like the main runner, kind of injected some liquidity over there. But in terms of like actual technology, people will say Ethereum's better because there's less cheats, and that's just because the transaction fees are higher. So people are not as willing to sell their positions just because it's going to cost more. But in terms of actually efficient chains, Solana is the best to build on right now, in my opinion. You weren't meant to see that, Div. You weren't meant to see that. I wish I could just mod people in the chat. 28 viewers. Welcome in, everyone. If you are new on TikTok, please drop me a follow because I drop free content and free game on here about how to use one of crypto's most underrated and undercover protocols called Meteora. If you're interested in learning more, drop a follow. Look at the content I have on my page. I have a bunch of free shorts, and if you want longer form content, you can go to the YouTube. But make sure to drop a follow just because it supports me, and the TikTok algo has been cooking me kind of hard recently. And we actually have some good engagement. So like it up, drop a follow, and pay attention. Yeah, what's up, Alone? Do you track wallet? I track wallets occasionally when I'm in tokens, but like, and I have a ton of wallets tracked on Axiom, but I'm usually not trading new pairs. I'm actually usually going to trade a little bit older tokens, okay? So Chloe I actually would have played, and I would have played it like this, but I didn't see it. So what our strategy does, right? You can use the Meteora LP DLMMs on the way up. I am usually too scared to play this initial pump because to make significant amounts, you need to usually buy the token and set it up for the upside. So anyways, I'm just gonna break it down for you simply. On Meteora, my strategy is to find usually when a token is kind of topping out. I want to play tokens that I know have good volume and are likely not going to send down 90% on one run, okay? So when you're LPing, I might take it like right here. I see it's breaking this recent low, and we're going to drag it out. And depending on how confident I am of the token is going to depend on how low I think this chart is going to go. So typically, something like 83% in this market down is a decent range. If it rugs straight down with no bounces, you're just going to have to take the loss and move on. You're unfortunately wrong. But Meteor allows you to enter up here, right? Set up your range. And as it's going down, you get fees in the token. When it goes up, you get fees in Solana. When it goes down, you get fees in the token. When it goes up, you get fees in Solana. And now you're actually going to be in profit here, even though you actually created your position right here. It allows you to trade more imperfectly. If you were trading traditionally on this, it'd be very hard to profit here. You would have to either snipe this bottom, which you never know really when the bottom's going to be, which is why setting a range and saying, okay, I don't think it's going to go below minus 84% in one go. That makes it a lot easier. But when you're trading traditionally on Axiom or something, you are getting in and getting out. Now, on Meteora, when you're making these LP positions, it's actually taking your Solana and splitting it up between a bunch of tiny limit buy orders you can think of. So this is how you're able to generate fees, because every time it moves between one of these levels, you get fees, right? In either the token or in Solana, depending on the direction. And that is how, once you get a pump on a dump, you are able to go ahead and get out for profit if that is how you want to play it. Alright, I'm going to stop yapping. You guys are probably getting bored, and that is the explanation. Can you show your portfolio? You can mod people on TikTok, says YF. Metro Game Series? What you mean, Strike? Hey, what's up, Div? Chat is sending. Doge is about to get sendy. I agree, but I never... Do I know? Milkers says next Jenny runner. Strikeo, whenever he says something, he says, check out Metro, and I'm like, I'm not sure what that is, and then his response is, doesn't take a long Google search, bro. It's like he expects me to just abandon what I'm doing and pay attention. Oh yeah, Doge is getting Sunday. So, I'm not going to show this token, because you guys know that is not what I do. But I do want to give you guys a history, kind of the lore of this token. Real quick. So, there was a Pepe token, okay? I'm going to show you guys the chart real quick. There's a Pepe token that ran very, very hard the past few weeks and was generating very, very high fees on Meteora. This one. Basically, it was kind of an orchestrated scam. Or it was entirely an orchestrated scam. What happened here was the Bags token is meant to dedicate all of the fees of this token to a specific person. The aim of this token was to dedicate it to Matt Fury, who is the creator of Pepe. He's kind of like a legend in the crypto scene. So whenever Matt Fury does something or is associated with the token, very serious deal. Someone hacked his Twitter and his official Twitter and claimed the fees, or did something, said they were associated with this token. It pumped. Matt Fury eventually got his Twitter back and was like, I was not associated with this token, fuck Solana, and this is what happened to the chart. It was right here, and then he probably made a tweet somewhere up here, and then it just dumped all the way down. Anyways, Doge came along, I think the very next day, and it was a very similar story. They found, actually, Shibatoshi Nakamoto, who is the creator of Dogecoin, made a tweet that was like, I actually didn't think of Doge meme myself. I saw it on an internet forum, blah blah blah. It was somewhere, some guy named John or something. They went and found the initial Reddit forum, or AIM messages, whatever the original conversation was, of John coining the term Doge. They dedicated the fees to John, and John actually was a kind of a crypto pioneer. He wasn't a crypto pioneer, I don't think, but he said he was familiar with Ethereum back in the day. He would, mess around. He was tech savvy, whatnot. He came in, and I actually, I told him I was in the DMs because I saw a bunch of people in his comments telling him to do stupid shit with it. And I went in his DMs. I was like, hey, he was like, I'm just worried about me claiming the fees and people getting mad at me. I was like, don't worry. You're not bundling the chart. You're not an insider. All you're doing is claiming the fees. And if you like the idea, you can obviously, do whatever you want, post whatever. So he has been doing this, and he's actually been posting some good lore. So all of that reason is why I've been LPing this token for quite a long time now. I LP'd it in this range and made, I think, about 150% or something, and I've just been following it up with LPs, and as you can see, this is the current one we're in. It says we're down because I entered in a pool with upside liquidity, so as it drops down, obviously I'm going to depreciate, but as you can see, we've earned around 2 SOL in fees, which is awesome. Alright, I'm done shilling my shit. YF says low-key, let's all just pump the crime coin. Yeah, I never like to do that, but if I shield it right now, I feel like it would actually be a good entry to people. But anyways, if you guys want to Easter egg hunt and find something hidden, you can do so, but I'm not gonna shield it right now. Do I use Clobber liquidity? Interesting you asked that. Clobber was just in the chat last night, believe it or not. I don't use it all the time, but I know the guy who made it, and he's a great guy, and it's a very cool tool. I just don't... I'm usually playing tokens like this, so I don't really care about the mixed liquidity levels, as opposed to... If I was playing large caps, like Troll or Wojak or something like that, I would use Clobber, just to see where everything's at. The socials at the top is way better than the bottom. You like it, Div? Nice. And the chat, I feel like, is way better, right? Because you don't really need that part of the screen. I feel like this chat is not correct. I don't think you can see all of your messages, Div. I don't know. It's like the last message of yours is cut off. I need to upgrade the stream quality. Oh my gosh, Strike. Alright, 16 followers. 16 followers to stream. We're doing good. We're doing good. Bro, I got so, like, greedy. When I used to stream, bro, Div and Strike, I used to get, like 50 to 90 followers, like, every stream. And now it's just, like, so dry. It's a lot more work, but... I don't know. You're gonna have to elaborate on the Mayhem bots. I'm not sure what that is. Amber by 311. Can we get a Doge 4-hour, please? Yes. Bro, my mouse is so busted. It's nearly impossible for me to zoom in. Can I even? I can do this. Sweet. I'm so glad should we compare it to HODL 4-hour strike? They're gonna be like so close. They're gonna be so close. Number 311. This is a Doge. I mean, this is a div shill. If you don't like it, blame him. Those are pretty fucking similar, no? What does XBT mean? XBT is actually the initial ticker that Bitcoin was used for listings on exchanges. X in the name denotes any currency that is not affiliated with a country. So XAU, for example, is like silver. XAG is, XAU is gold. XAG is silver, right? Sorry, I'm brain dead right now. Yeah, XAU is gold. XAG is silver. Like XBT, and now it's just listed as BTC. Nice, Div. Hey, thank you for the gift, Paladin. You haven't even sent anything, and Lord MJ, I didn't even see you guys. Thank you for the gifts. Paladin, you're gonna gift me something and not say anything in the chat. Wow, another lesson. Thank you. Of course, of course, of course. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. That means so much to me. Just because I'm going to stop repeating the same thing I keep saying every time. But the TikTok algorithm has been, you-know-whatting me. So I'm just trying to... Every single thing helps. You're a lurker. Damn, Paladin's a goon, though. I hear ya. What you talking about, Blaze? He screams con shocker. Are you talking to me? I'm the realest person on this platform, Blazin'. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything I give on my channel is given away for free. All the knowledge I've learned, I am never gonna dump on you. I'm never gonna promote a token specifically. I'm always just going to give you my thoughts, and I want you guys to make your own decisions, because if you are following people and looking for trading signals, you will never ever be profitable. Div, I like this song, but it reminds me of some Red Hot Chili Peppers, which we're going to have to play right after. 37 viewers on TikTok, let's go. Drop a follow, drop a follow, drop a follow. How much are you up this year? Like 50 soul, or something like that. Not that much. I like this one, Div. What Red Hot Chili Pepper song do we want? There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. Californication is gonna be it. There you go. There you go, Div. That's your vibe, right? Didn't you grow up over there? Yeah, it's a fucking banger. I think what's funny is when I was growing up, 46 viewers on on TikTok. Welcome in, guys. If you are here for the first time, please drop a follow. Look at my content. You will see very quickly that I try to provide some of the best value you're going to find on any of these platforms. And yeah, I am going to always be honest with you guys. All of the P&Ls, everything here is real. I try to separate myself from most of the people who just say, buy this token, only for them to dump on your head. So if that's happened to you, stick around and drop a follow. Are we sending? On Doge? I mean, those 4-hour charts actually looked crazy identical though, Div. Like, ready? Come on. Come on, baby. It's a ripe time for it to fucking send. Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about, Div? Wearing shield for stock market curb check inbound. I don't even know how to... This Ada? No. Bro, honestly, Ada... I saw Ada was streaming with the NFT, and I texted my friend who knows him, and I was like, bro, did this guy copy my fucking NFT? And he was like, nah, I think he's had it for a while. I was like, no fucking shot. Because I saw a stream of Ada with the fucking, NFT. I can't say the name or else I'm gonna get banned. And I was like, did this guy fucking copy me? But mine's better. This is a child in stocks. Bro, try me with the stocks. I've been doing this shit for fucking over a decade probably at this point. So what do you want to know? Do you stop loss? On Meteor Up, there's usually not stop losses here. So the stop loss is going to exist, but it has to be in your mind. So when you get out of range, for example, if this price dribbled on down below this point, that would mean my liquidity position, all of my Solana would then get converted to the token. You can see this is the current price, right? Here, you guys can't see on TikTok. I'm gonna give you a good example here. Okay, you guys can see all of that. So you guys might not be familiar with liquidity position. You guys might not be familiar with liquidity positions on Meteora, but basically, what you have to know is this is a wide position on the chart where I have Solana spread out below the current price and I have tokens spread out above the current price. The reason for this is because when the price moves enough between these price points in here, I either sell out of the tokens to Solana, so these purple bars are going to turn blue, and I earn fees in Solana, or it's going to go down, right? If it goes down, this dotted line right here is going to go down, and it's going to turn I have 10 SOL left in this curve. When it goes down, my SOL gradually gets converted to the token. At this point, I get fees in the actual meme coin token, right? So when price goes down in my range, I get fees in the token. When it goes up in my range, I get fees in Solana. When it goes down in my range, I get fees in the token. When it goes up, I get fees in Solana. So you can see how this is super, super ideal if you are playing a token that you believe in, but is moving sideways, because you get fees on volatility and on volume. As opposed to, right, let's say you bought right here. Let's say you got in right here. If it does this whole move, congrats, you are still break even if it comes all the way back to your entry. But if you LP'd it on Meteora, you're going to get fees on the up moves and down moves, which is just super ideal, especially when you get a beautiful looking chart like this one. Look how fucking sideways this has been. It's not super directional. This is like an A++ play in my book, and I've already made a good amount of money on this, but I want you guys to understand the power of Meteora. Did I miss anything? I was explaining the dotted line moving around. Does that not make sense to anyone? Blazin, hiding behind your screen. You're literally hiding behind my chat, and you're spending your time talking to me, so who's the real loser here? Yet you're still here at 2 a.m. begging. What am I begging for? You're the one wasting your time, and I'm giving out free information. So who's the real loser here? You can ask yourself that. Yum, yum, yum. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts on Circle. Hey, yo, kids, thank you for the gift. We can get into Circle. One thing that was interesting that I was asked recently, I guarantee that's Blazen's last message. Okay, enjoy the income, rip. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know why you're hating. I don't get it. I just taught you something. Don't let me go live on a night out, because I'll start ripping India. Circle. Someone was asking me recently about USDT pools. I think I converted to USDT back when I was trading on KuCoin like 3-4 years ago. So I really haven't converted to USDT since then. So like Circle is the main stablecoin provider, and they are probably the strongest. I would say Circle has USDC, right? Circle controls USDC, right? Yeah, Circle controls USDC. Yeah, USDC is super strong. So I'm bullish. Circle. Oh, we should look at the. He's probably asking me to look at the fucking ticker. My bad. My bad. This is Circle. Really? Bro, this is low-key a bottom bid. Any recommendation for best filters for sniping new pairs? I am not really a new pair trader, so I'm not going to be able to give you the best advice on that end. New pairs, I'll trade new pairs if they are like, if they go to 100k and they have like 300k in volume, I'll start playing new pairs. But typically I'm playing tokens that are surviving a little bit longer. What do you think about CR7? I already don't like it because the name is CR7, so it's obviously not a real meme. In terms of like it's not actually associated with Cristiano. This one? Are you talking about this one? I'll give you a lesson on this if this is the one you're talking about. Liquidity Clobber is free. Clobber for the pro version is not free. Yes, okay, so if you Denia. So I'm gonna give you a lesson here. These sorts of tokens, this is already super sus, right? 14 mil market cap on 7 mil in volume. Typically, a token is never gonna be, especially when it just came out 7 hours ago, it's never gonna be twice the amount of volume in market cap. Secondly, this token is moving extremely weird. It instantly bonded and it was bundled to 4 mil. This does not happen. I'm going to give you a better looking, I'm going to show you a chart that was actually like more legit looking, and so you can compare the two. It's actually not the best example, to be honest. But anyways, look at this portion of the move, right? You see how it kind of curls and comes up? It's very sideways. That's actually not the best looking chart. But do you see how, like, why? Okay, it bonds to 4 mil. If this was a real token and it was at 4 mil, it would be going crazy. It would not have this price action. It shouldn't be dribbling here. It shouldn't be dribbling here. It shouldn't have this weird wick down to here. It shouldn't have this weird wick down to here. And on this downturn, it shouldn't have these wicks right here. This is just the signs of an automated bot buying and selling. And the abnormal volume at this period is just like, these are all the red flags you could ever have on a token. And then after this, right, random volume spike of 1.4 mil volume on this candle, and it did like no moves. If there's 1.4 mil in volume, it should be going like this or something, or it should be going like this. Typically, a lot of volume is going to cause a big move. So when you see a bunch of volume and not very much chart movement, very weird. And also, like, as you can see, the volume fades, and it's just a weird climb again, as opposed to what's a better token? I'm gonna give you a good looking chart, so you can see what like an actual organic in real chart looks like. This has been kind of cooked at this point, but you can see here the chart, right? Fuck, this isn't like the best example either. But do you see how it has sporadic volume, and yeah, maybe the 15 minutes a little bit better. Sporadic volume, and it's kind of ranging around. Like, think about like real buyers and sellers, right? You get euphoria, they sell off. Then you have buyers come in and step in here. Goes up, sells off again. More buyers come in. There's actual human emotions on this chart. You can see the human emotions here. It breaks out of this, right? It gets a bunch of FOMO candle, it ranges, and then it breaks down again. But on this one, on this one, this is entirely controlled. Like 95% of the supply is controlled. They're just gonna rug this. If you check on this in 6 hours, this is going to be at 0. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. Not the best chart to use. Yeah, I know, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, like, I mean, if you're around, you're just gonna see that this is like Big, big, big old red flag. Big one, big one. Yeah, Doge's not. Doge's a very odd chart. It's shaping up to be a lot better though. People are bidding these bottoms and forming a floor, and then hopefully we send to 1 mil, and then I clip 100 soul. So is this real or not? Which one? That won't be at 0 in 6 hours. Trust me, I know. Okay, regardless, you should not be playing this. This is not good. Whatever I was looking at, CR7, like that is not good risk reward. Okay, yes, if it's run by the VDOR team and the scam token cabal, yes, it's not going to be at 0. But like, you have to keep in mind, when you enter any of these tokens, your fate is decided by 1 or 2 people. They can destroy the chart in 1 second. As opposed to something that's more decentralized, that has the supply split up between a bunch of people, these are more likely to actually get organic volume and run. Not saying this isn't going to run, because they can just be manipulated to fucking 50 mil if you want. And then people are going to come in my chat and be like, well, I don't get it. Why didn't you play it at 2x? Because all of the supply is controlled by 1 person. I don't give a fuck. I'll just skip it every fucking time. Exactly. Exactly, Nick. Exactly. Can you check the FOF? FOF already rugged today. Safe house? I don't know. I don't know if I want to look at that, to be honest, bro. But so many coins are controlled. Not to that degree. You're saying many coins are controlled. Not to the degree of CR7. Or any of the denoted scam tokens that I classify them. What do you think about Pepe 51? Probably not gonna like it. You like this one, Div? Welcome back in. If you guys are new on TikTok, please drop a follow. I'm going to give you all free information on my page. If you scroll down and look through my TikToks, you're going to see that everything I post is for the benefit of the public. I charge nothing for any of this, and I try to just give you guys guidance so you don't fucking get scammed, honestly. That's really the main goal of the channel. So good, Div. This was on like NHL like 03 when I was playing on PS2. Unk. I actually haven't looked at Unk. Zcash. Like that's Zek, right? I saw a thread earlier about Pepe 51. I don't even see this. No offense. Unk is also not organic, right? That's a good question, bro. That is a very good question, because Unk is a very odd case. This, yes. So when you're saying this, very weird and kind of cabal-y move, right? Like, it had no downturn. Typically, the tokens that are more organic are going to have a spike to, I mean, it ran to 1 mil very, very quickly. It would kind of fade off and have some, like, more of this spike come down, as opposed to kind of straight up stair stepper. The steps are way steeper on this, not really a downturn. The reason behind this token is because a large supply of the token was airdropped to Wojak holders, big whale Wojak holders, and when they get airdrop tokens, they're not as eager to sell because they don't have money invested, so they'll just let it sit and let it run. That's number one. Number two is it came in a point in the trenches where everyone was itching for like a major kind of PvE runner. If you don't know what a PvE runner, player versus environment. So PvP is usually when you have a bunch of people in and they're selling on each other. PvE is when the idea becomes decentralized. Holders are just holding to hold for the fucking sake of the cult or idea or whatever they're standing for. So Unk, right, was kind of like an ode to the old trenches, in my opinion. Spring of 2024, all of these old Wojak type memes were running, and nowadays that stuff doesn't run. It's usually like TikTok tokens or news tokens, as you can see from Chloe, Asteroid, all of that shit. Unk was kind of like an ode to everything. So I thought, I was with you. I didn't think this volume was really legit. It seemed very coordinated. All of the KOLs were shilling it. Very odd. But in terms of the actual move that happened, I think it was a combination of all of those. I think the KOL shilling it. I think the actual meme and the timing of it was good. I think the airdrop helped. And who knows? Maybe they had a volume pot running. But what's up, Trans? Elon Musk. I don't know, Lucas. I don't know if I really want to look at that. What trading app do you use? So 99% of the trades, technically I enter liquidity pools. 99% of the trades we do on stream are going to be through Meteora. I'm about to cop MLB The Show this weekend. Ado. Skibbity. Alright. I got you, bro. My bad. I've been ducking that comment for a while. Not intentionally either. I remember the last time I looked at it, it didn't look bad, to be honest. Not bad. Again, this is like a token that looks not quite as bad as the other ones that get shielded, and it kind of has that brain rot factor. It's got the TikTok factor. Skibbity was going viral for the past like whatever 2 years or whatever. So I give this probably a B plus, A minus, not bad. Maybe I'd try to LP it, but right now I'm just comfortable where I'm at. I don't feel the need to risk too much money on other tokens, so I'm not gonna play this. You know this song, Div? There's no way. Okay, make it cripple crit walk. Triple T, Larpquin. I don't know, what would be the point of that trans? Spike? I don't think I like Spike. I think Spike is one of those tokens that is getting pushed really hard on social media and marketing. I saw some bot shilling it on TikTok, so I mean, I'm gonna pass on this. Might have been good to LP. I don't like it. Seems sus to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sure, you might be able to play it and make money. Like, again, that's not what I'm saying. You can definitely play these and make money still. In terms of it falling into my playbook, gonna be a skip. Gonna be a skip. This is a banger, Div. It's called That Power by Childish. It's on that album I told you to listen to, bro. You still haven't listened to it. Literally, homework, Div. Childish Gambino, Camp. Play this whole album. It's like a story. It's so good. And then after that, go to the Freaks and Geeks album. This one right here, the one with the leaves. Right here. Listen, this is 5 fucking songs. Listen to all of these. They're all bangers. They're literally all bangers. That's some game. Bro, Div, if you are solo drinking or something, it's gonna hit so hard. I used to listen to this album when I was mowing lawns. In the spring, oh my gosh, mowing lawns in the spring. Not that I fucking ever wanted to do it, but like those are the albums I'd listen to when I was doing it. To prevent pool from joining bad pools. I don't even know what you mean, trans. I didn't know that was an issue, to be honest. Let Her Home is my fave. No way. Riz knows game. Don't worry, Crime. You're the only girl that I ever wanted. You don't even have to call me. Hey, Riz. What's up, bro? I respect you for knowing that. That shit was like my childhood. I resonate. Childish Gambino got kind of sus recently, or the past whatever years, but like his old shit like resonated with me super hard. Can you please check Triple T? My bad. Triple T is a great token. Not that I think it's gonna keep going up. I don't know, but like, oh my gosh, Div, look at this. I faded this the entire time, actually. I think I made like 1 pool on it, and I made like $5 on it. So that is a big fumble by me, and I'm gonna admit on that part that I was bad. Sorry, I meant to say people, not pools. Distracted from work. It would prevent people from joining bad pools and lose money for no reason. I feel like people usually are not joining pools that don't have TVL in them, though.
There's no expression on it. And I think just after a point, I'm just talking to lengthen the time where we live in a world where
Rizha says you got into maxing at 60k. That does suck. 3x in 1 clipped. I sold hymns at 17k. I sold $500 worth of hymns at 17k, and it went to 300k. And I think that was last week. So I think I
don't know
fumbled
exactly what you mean by it, but it seems
around 9,000 on
vaguely
that,
positive.
which
I would leave in
blows.
order not to spoil the moment, but there's nowhere to go because we're on a bus. So pretend
I know you did,
I'm
Div.
asleep.
I know you did. I know you did, Div. I know. Wait, I actually have a song I want to cue. This came on during stream, and I was like, wait, this thing bangs. The fuck? Oh, I see, Trans. Yeah, you're right. I don't notice that stuff. What do I think about Catcoin? I like Triple T, by the way. I just faded it too early, so it's too late for me to fuck with it. I don't like this. This is gonna rug, unless I'm missing something on the Twitter. Onboarded. Okay. Hello, my name is Carlos. I'm the original creator of Catcoin. 2013. I was forked from Litecoin. Low-key, this just makes me more bullish on Dogecoin. I don't know. Is this like... It seems a little LARPy, but maybe it's not. The catcoinproject.org, he's got a website. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna personally play it, but I hope it goes up for you. It doesn't look awful, I guess. I was gonna say it looks kind of coordinated, but maybe it's not, and maybe it just has good lore and a good community. How in the fuck, Div? Okay, riddle me this, Div. How in the fuck is this token higher than Doge? I don't get it. The market is fucking broken. No, bro. Some devs have good coins in narrative, then they rub. I don't remember what you're saying. Oh, you're saying yes for in terms of Catcoin. Yeah. What you talking about? Fantastic. I hope you're not talking about me. I hope you're not talking about me. Go, 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 go. I have a fucking hair in my mouth. No, bro. Some devs have good coins in narrative, then they rug. Okay. Sorry. Don't mean to get defensive. I had some haters recently, though. No lie. Oh, I meant to skip to this song. My bad. Alright. Anyone have some other shills for me? Any other pools I should be playing? Not gonna play Unk. Happy with what we're doing here. It's funny, Div, I set this position up like all the way up here, as you can see. This purple chunk is the tokens I put in, which was worth like 300. So it's actually come down quite a bit, but the fees have almost made me break even on the pool, which is awesome. Not a meme, but Exol has been doing me nice. What is Exol, Trans? You don't like Soul Snatcher? Soul Snatcher is low-key in my chat a good bit. I understand what he does. I don't really... in this space, I really don't judge like most people. Like, I don't even judge fucking Nick, who just sends blatant scams in my Telegram. Because at least I'll tell people what's going on, but... Yeah, I let people do their own thing. People make their own money. But I will say one time I got really, really pissed at this one guy. Do you have a Telly channel? Of course. I should have been advertising that while we had a bunch of viewers. But it's in my link tree if you, for some reason, you can't join here. Or if you really, really can't join, after that, just send me a DM on TikTok and I'll add you in. But one time, you guys want some story time. It's fucking cunt, right? There's this one guy named Five. I don't know if you guys have seen him on TikTok, and like you guys can clip this and send it to him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy, because he came in my chat and was supporting me at the beginning. I was like, "Oh, what's up?" He's like, "I'm gonna start streaming." He came into my chat. Which mostly we just DLMM. We really only do LPs, and we're not trading new pairs. He came in and was shilling new pairs. We're like, hey, we don't really like do that right now. Like, just don't send pairs because like people buy. He's like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, guys, just like lock in. Someone came in and was like, hey, how do I get into this? He's like, bro, just lock in and make money. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, lock in on Axiom, make money. I'm like, bro, you're giving him the worst guidance ever. Like, stop talking. Like, what are you doing? And I was like really nice to him at the beginning, and he kept fucking doing it. And I was like, bros, I told you, like, stop sending like new pairs and telling people to ape like your calls. Like, what are you doing? Like, anyways, he's like, all right, like, and then he like left, started streaming on his own. I was like, yeah, you guys were assholes to me. I'm like, bro, I told you to stop shilling tokens. Whatever. Believe it or not, in the Telegram, we had this guy named Radish, and I liked Radish because at the beginning he was asking a ton of good questions. He was starting with a small portfolio. We saw him posting his PNL cards, whatever, with Meteor and DLMM's Meteor LPs is what I teach on this channel. Then Radish disappeared like 1 month. I was like, where the fuck is Radish? And I tagged him. I was like, Radish, what are you doing? Like, he just disappeared one day. Like, oh, I'm back. I'm like, whatever. Okay, whatever. Radish was in the thing for a little bit. One day, I look at Five's TikTok story, and I click on it, and it has all, and keep in mind, I've seen this guy was posting like paid groups, and I don't agree with that. I'm not going to be like, hey, you can't do that. I'm not the fucking police, but like, I don't agree with people who charge money for groups where they're going to give you basically washed up information you can find for free. I get it. If you are a massive expert and you make it, you can make a course and sell something that like maybe is not accessible. Regardless, you shouldn't be charging. Most meme coin groups and insider chats are just there to take your money. They're there to profit the person doing it. All of the info is usually able to be found elsewhere. Going back to the story. I looked at his story. He has 4 different chats. One is perps. Yeah, like this fucking guy knows how to trade perps. He's literally like flexing he's like sagging his jeans and wearing chains. Like he looks, you know, Then he has another chat that's like new pairs, 5 SOL. He's charging 5 SOL for each individual chat. Then I see DLMM, and it has a Meteor logo on it. And I see Radish is fucking in the chat. He's the most recent message. I'm like, no fucking way. Radish was in my chat and just taking the alpha from the chat, giving it to this guy's chat, and he was charging 5 SOL. I was like, Radish, like, what the fuck? And I swiped up on 5. I was like, dude, are you like stupid? Like, this is not fucking cool. He's like, fuck you, funk you. Like, started being, you know, obviously low IQ. And I was like, bro, you're stupid as fuck if you can't see why I'm annoyed. And he's just on there. He's like, bro, I better not see you in real life. I'll smack you. I'm like, A, you won't do shit. B, you're never gonna fucking see me. C, fuck you. So anyways, I was like, fuck you, Radish is out. And I was like, sorry, Radish, like, you're an old friend, but like, not cool. Anyways, that's the only TikTok beef I have. Radish and Chives. How do you know my name is Chives, Trans? Bro, you didn't know that, Div? How many days have you been in the Doge pool? Quite a long time now, Crypto Jones. Quite a long time. Do I do base? Not really. Nick. Oh, Nick is still in here. Sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to call you out, but like, yeah, if you're gonna send the tokens, it's like, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna warn people. You know how it is. You know how it is. No, again, no shade on you guys. Get your money. I don't give a fuck. But like in my group, or if you're taking my info and selling it, like fuck you, honestly. Yeah, Div, that was crazy. I was mad triggered that night. I've never been so annoyed at anything in this whole space. Jake Calls was talking about my wife on live, saying my girl is ours, and I told him what I do IRL. What do you do IRL, Riz? Also, who the fuck is Jake Calls? I don't even know who that is. Nice, 36 follows tonight, Div. We're actually doing good. If you guys have not followed or joined the Telegram, please do so. It really helps me out. And if you guys look through my TikTok, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Don't worry about how I know Chives. You probably just have me on Discord, you fucker. You don't know me. You don't know me, Trans. I trained Jiu-Jitsu kickboxing. There you go. I feel like wrestling is sometimes like the most lethal martial art, to be honest. I'm gonna try Soul. Base is really silent these days. If you try Soul, Again, not to continually show Meteora, but I'm just telling you guys, this is how I've been able to consistently grow the account. Is hopping on and learning how to use the DLMM pools on Meteora. And it's very unique to the Soul Chain. Basically, it allows you to earn fees on buy limit orders, and it sets up your buy limit orders in a certain range. No, you don't, Nick. Bro, I'm a bot then, I guess. I guess I should be charging out the fucking ass. Like, that's actually crazy. But bro, you have to understand, I was never in this space to make like money off of people. You know what I'm saying? Like this Five Guys argument is like, bro, I'm a businessman, I'm getting my money. I'm like, I guess, but you're not a trader. Like, if you have to sell shit to make money, it's like, no offense, no offense, Nick. Like, fucking get your money, of course. Are you still in Doge because you haven't found a good exit, or is the fee generation still decent? I have had a good amount of good exits, but I just think that this token still has legs higher. NFA obviously, and the fee generation is still very good. I think I probably made like 0.5 today, which isn't. It's slower than it was before. But I'm just happy chilling in here. I'm very happy with where this is at in the range. 3,500 though, bro. The thing is, Nick, is if people were curious, they could just fucking go to ChatGPT or go to Meteor Docs and learn about DAMM. Like, I don't get why people think that paying for information makes a premium, but that's psychologically how it works. Whenever you put an expensive price tag, people think it's the best thing in the world, when really, like, almost all the info you can just find for free online, which is my point. And again, I'm just saying, the bundler is the sauce. I mean, I don't. No offense, but I don't think it would be that hard to replicate. The market making and token minting is a sauce. Yeah, but like I was actually thinking about trying to replicate it. Believe it or not, Nick. Not that I would ever execute it, but I was just curious. I was like, I wonder how hard it would be. I backed off trading. Haven't made a trade in 2 weeks. On my way back, aren't saving money. Good Riz. It's fine to be patient right now. Chloe is going a million. I think it already went a million though. No? Yeah, I already went a mil. Yeah, it might get another bounce. Again, probably not an area where I'm going to start playing this. Probably would have been in and out earlier. I might go spot instead of BA since Div, I probably should have told you to go spot, but I didn't want to fuck you up. I think Chill House might get a bounce back. We'll look at Chill House. I haven't looked at that chart in quite a long time. How long have we been live for? Hour exact. Nice. Not getting like any action, but I'm pretty much at 0 risk on it too. I feel you. Or you could just make this the tool, Nick. Right? I'm not dumbing anything down. I'm glad it's working for you. I'm just saying, I feel like it's like, I'm just saying if you were really, really intelligent and had the motivation, you wouldn't have to pay for it. But whatever. You know, whatever. People do what they do. Chill House, due for a bounce? I don't think it's bad. Believe it or not, I don't know if you saw this, Div, but 6-7 actually had a pretty decent bounce today. I'm actually LPing this still, believe it or not. Is Meteor doing anything for security since the recent DeFi exploits? They said that they rotated their keys around. I'm not really sure what that means. Or something. I don't know. Something along the lines of that trans. I don't really know, though. Is it a mathematical equation, Nick, that's just like X per minute based on X incoming volume, or is it just volume based regardless, randomized? I mean, I'm curious. I was wondering how it was working. I was already saying, I'm like, oh yeah, someone can make it to. I'm like, actually, I'm curious how it works. Is CR7 a good or bad coin is pumping? I would never touch it personally, Landon, but no, I'm not. I actually went over CR7 earlier. Basically, Landon, here's the deal on it. It might go up from here, but it's entirely controlled by like 1 or 2 people, and they can kill it whenever they want. So do with that info with what you will. Yes, you might be able to get in now and get out higher, but it's like they're gonna nuke it. The market making is me trading. We have auto TP bot though. Sells 30% of every buy. That makes sense. I don't know, Landon. I like, it's literally impossible to say. Ask Nick, I guess, but I don't know. Actually, don't. Just don't fucking touch it, bro. Like, there's better RR opportunities out there than CR7. Bro, CR7, they are looking to extract as much money out of the token, out of the buyers as possible. What was the last rug you got caught in? I got caught in fucking, bro, I got FOMO. Never mind. Like, I think Meme Coin Monday I got wrecked on, actually.
Yeah. It all starts with you. Everything you ever wanted, everything you
I mean, anyone that's like has, no offense, if you don't know, like, but if you've been in crypto for a little bit, like, you should be able to tell that CR7 is completely controlled. How did you turn 1 to 183? It's all, I can go over it. We use Meteora to trade meme coins, okay? It allows us to profit on sideways moves, up and down moves on the chart, while not having to be specifically right that it's going to go up. It's very, very vague. I don't really want to go over it now just because I've gone over it quite a few times tonight. But if you want to look at the strategy, I have like literally tons of shorts, tons of videos on my YouTube about how it was achieved. Meme Coin Monday, I lost my paycheck. Traded 500, made 700, got greedy. I hear you, bro. Alright, unfortunately, I'm getting really, really tired. Do we have anything else? Sorry, I really don't want to go over another explanation. My voice box is burnt out. Dogecoin still looks good. 6-7 looks good. I'm happy going to sleep tonight. You do DLMMW. Real Hidden J. That's all. That's nearly all we do. See, it's very odd. We always get like one person in the TikTok chat whose name I don't recognize that actually knows about DLMMs. When are you going live again? I think I'm traveling to a friend's house tomorrow in a different city. Maybe we'll go live together and use his setup. That'd be fun. Make a childish Gambino coin. He's full porting in it. So Meteor profit from sideways on scale 1 to 10. How hard is it? It's easier actually. It's way easier to manage risk when you're using these DLMMs. Okay, but you have to understand how it works. Do I want to give an explanation? Okay, I'll try to give you a quick explanation. So, traditional trading, you are going to be buying using market orders usually. A market order is going to ensure that you say, okay, 1 SOL, you click the buy button, you're in at this dotted line, which is the current price. You're in right here. Now, you need this token to go up for you to make money, okay? If it goes down even 1-2%, you're not going to be happy because you're going to be down money. On Meteora, instead you can kind of choose a range where you think the token is going to stay, okay? So it's at 184k. Maybe we think if we're going very, very conservative, maybe 60k is the bottom that we think it's going to go. Now, Meteora, instead of having your 1 SOL and converting it all to the token at current price, Meteora instead takes your 1 SOL and it divides it up between a bunch of different little price points between 184k and 60k in this case, okay? So it's going to be a lot more. Like when we're going on Meteor, you can see these little blue bars. That's not the best example. These little blue bars right here are going to be what I'm drawing out. Fuck, I lost my spot. Those little blue bars I drew out are basically these blue bars. So basically you're taking this curve and you're flipping it sideways. If I put in 6 Solana, it's going to spread out my Solana evenly between this range. Actually, not evenly. If you do this curve, it's going to split it out evenly. You see how 0.08 is in each one of these little price points? On Bid-Ask, which is what I do, and the reason why I drew it out, how there's bigger orders towards the bottom, it's going to make your Solana, it's going to make your pool so your Solana is going to be heavier towards the bottom of your range. This is going to protect you if this token dumps, because when you go spot, right, you have way more liquidity towards this current price. That means when it drops down, more of your Solana is getting converted at a higher price, which means your pool depreciation is going to be more intense than in Bid-Ask, right? You don't have as much Solana up here. So if it dumps down to here, you're not going to be super heavily invested and in range. So going back and wrapping that all up into why Meteora is technically more risk efficient and way easier to manage risk, because you define a range where you think price is going to stay instead of just being right here. Now if it drops down, you're getting fees in the token. Now if it goes up, you get fees in Solana. If it goes down, you get fees in the token. If it goes up, you get fees in Solana. So you can see how if it just sticks like this forever, you're going to get technically unlimited money if there's unlimited volume and continued volatility. That scenario is not going to happen, right? It's not going to range forever and give you unlimited money. But you can see how the longer it stays in the range and bounces up and down, the more fees you're going to get. So this is very ideal. Think about it. If you entered a pool on Meteora, you're going to earn fees this whole way. If you just are trading traditionally and enter here and it does this move, congrats, you're break even. But on Meteora, you would have farmed way more fees. So that is how it works. Real Hitted Jay says, best explanation I've ever heard for DLMM. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you. Appreciate you knowing game as well. That was actually really tiring. I appreciate you though. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, I think I'm gonna head off. I'm super tired. What filter do you use? That's a topic for another day. If you guys want more content, just drop a follow, look at the other videos I have on my page, and also, if you'd be so kind, feel free to follow me on Twitter. That would help me out a lot, and I didn't get any new followers. I need to start shilling my socials more, but yes, that would be awesome. Summaries, understand the ranges, invest in the liquidity pool for coin, collect fees, yes. Alright, follow me on Twitter, join the Telegram, follow me here, and I will see you guys next time. It is bedtime for your boy. Good night. Good night, Div. Good night, Crypto Jones, if you're still here. Good night, Trans, if you're still here. Good night, Strike, if you're still here. And, Jay, time to start a new challenge. No, I think, I really want to get this account to 1,000 soul. And if we get, like, a 2x or 3x hotter market, it's definitely going to be feasible this year. So we'll see. Next milestone is 200. I still haven't hit it yet. And yeah. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, Paladin. Thank you for tuning in and the gifts as well. And Zane, thank you for the gifts. Sorry, he sent gifts. I feel like I should go over filters. My biggest filter is how much I like the token. Okay, so if the meme is super viral and it has a lot of social presence, I'm way more likely to LP it. That's what I'm going to give you right now. Alright, good night everyone. Good night. Peace, peace.